the justices have never settled on a standard by which partisan gerrymandering claims can be measured. In a 2004 case, Justice Anthony Kennedy left the door open for a workable standard to eventually be found. Kennedy, a conservative who sometimes sides with the liberal justices on a court with a 5-4 conservative majority, could cast the deciding vote in the Wisconsin case. A federal 3-judge panel ruled 2-1 last November that Wisconsin's redistricting plan violated the U.S. Constitution's 14th Amendment guarantee of equal protection under the law and First Amendment right to freedom of expression and association. Over the decades, both Republicans and Democrats have been accused of gerrymandering. Since 2010, Republicans' control of redistricting has coincided with major seat advantages for them in state legislatures, the Brennan Center said. State and federal legislative district boundaries are reconfigured after the U.S. government conducts a census every decade so that each one contains about same number of people, typically by the party that controls the state legislature. The Republican National Committee and several conservative groups have backed Wisconsin, but leading Republicans including Senator John McCain, 1996 presidential nominee Bob Dole and Ohio Governor John Kasich have joined critics who argue that partisan gerrymandering distorts the democratic process. Social science hodgepodge. The case began in 2015 when a dozen Wisconsin Democratic Party voters sued state election officials claiming the redistricting law intended to discriminate against them for their political beliefs and create enduring Republican majorities. They urged the justices to either greenlight the lower court's method of deciding cases of partisan gerrymandering, or create their own. Government should treat voters equally regardless of their viewpoint, and we have ways to measure it, said Danielle Lang, an attorney for the plaintiffs. If the justices rule that courts must stay out of this highly political process, voters will lose, Lang said. There would be no way for voters to rein in partisan gerrymandering, no way for voters to take back control of their government.